we're still at Peeled Snacks in Brooklyn at their open house, and I'm talking with Laura Enoch, and she's the marketing manager. So she's going to give us a little bit more information in depth about the product and its health benefits, et cetera, et cetera. So thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks so much, Patty. So Peeled Snacks originally started out with gently organic dried fruit, and our most popular, the mango, has been one of our best sellers. Starbucks, you'll see us, as well as Whole Foods or even Wegmans in the Northeast. And most recently, we're super excited to actually introduce a new snack that is super healthy, delicious, but it's called apple clusters. And these are tiny apple pieces that have been rolled and dried into like a really crunchy snack. So
it's not granola.
It's not granola.
Not granola.
You're crunching on apples. 100% apples.
Oh my God. And let me tell you, you're in trouble because these things are addictive. And there's 3 flavors, right?
There are. So we have Apple Crunch, which is just a traditional apple flavor. We have Cinnamon Crunch, which is seasoned with organic cinnamon. And then we have Berry Crunch, which has that great berry flavor that you're looking for. Gives you that satisfying crunchy flavor rather than going for a potato chip.
Yes.
And rather going for something that's filled with sugar. We don't add any refined sugar to our apple clusters.
Okay.
We don't add any oil or preservatives. So what's on the back is just simply apples, and then we use an apple juice concentrate just to sweeten it up. And then organic potato starch, which is actually the binding agent to keep it together.
Wow. Well, I can tell you from experience because I've been munching nonstop and the bowl's inside. And each one of them, I'm not usually a big fan of too much of a berry thing. So I don't know why, for some reason, sometimes it takes medicine-y to me. It is awesomely good.
It's great. And what's super nice is that all of us ladies and men in our office now, we keep it in our drawer because around 3 o'clock when you're looking for that craving of, that something sweet after lunch and to get you through the rest of the day, you're looking for something to munch on, and you don't have to feel guilty about adding something that's going to give you a sugar rush or a sugar valley or something that's going to give you a headache, but it's also nutritious for you as well.
Right.
And being that they're gluten-free, they're vegan, perfect for pretty much anyone's office desk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So how do you like your new space? I mean, this is awesome. And exactly, this is just the operations. You have the actual production facilities or someplace else, correct?
Correct. In Brooklyn, we have our administrative office, but then upstate New York is where everything is co-packed and shipped out across the nation. And then our farmers actually grow, harvest, and dehydrate all of our dried fruit, which helps with sustainability, which is really important to Peeled Snacks.
So let me ask you, how does a farmer, how do you find out about the farmers and the farmers find out about you? Because I'm sure that you guys have plans obviously in place that you're expanding, and with expansion you're going to need more product, and with more product you're going to need more farmers.
Yes, that is always what we're looking to do, is to expand. And our operations team has really close relationships with our farmers for quality control to make sure that we're keeping in with the organic practices. And then when we have new farmers that come to us, we go through the same process where we just we check out to make sure that they're following the organic guidelines, and we continue to build our partnerships worldwide. So yeah, if there's anyone out there,
right, yeah.
give us a call.
Yeah, well, this is very interesting to me, just from the operational perspective and also from the economic perspective. So here we have situations going on obviously all over the country where people are out of work, where it's a trickle down thing that people aren't spending and not buying and whatever. And so when a company is going through this kind of growth spurt, how many people does this one small company, and it is relatively small still, how many people are being impacted? They've doubled their workforce, right, within the past year, and then because of the double of the workforce and the efforts of the folks that have been hired, you're now getting more orders, and because of the more orders, you're helping farmers. So is this not an awesome picture of how to start things rolling?
Yeah. So Peeled Snacks is a strong supporter of the American Farmland Trust, and so we do try to source as much fruit as we can from the United States. And naturally, mango's not a huge fruit grown in the United States, so we do source, around the world, but it's one of our core values is to help supply and those jobs that you were mentioning to help with just our U.S. economy. It's very important.
So that's great. Well, thank you so much for telling us about the new product.
Yes.
And definitely check it out. It's at peelsnacks.com, right? And obviously, like you mentioned, in the stores and in Starbucks.
Yes. We're in Whole Foods, Wegmans, Starbucks, Duane Reade, CVS, Fairway if you're from the Northeast. So yeah, look for us around your area, and if we haven't mentioned a store, go to our website because we have a store locator where you can type in your zip code and to find a store near you.
Okay, great. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to share all this info.